Guys, niaje? So in this video today, we'll be learning how to trade over and under using this kind of strategy. It's a strategy that I taught on TikTok some days ago. You can see this is the strategy. It's quite a long strategy. I think it's from here. If I'm not wrong. Yeah, it's all here. So all here. I'll be teaching this kind of strategy upper. Uh, for a fresher because it's not on YouTube. So I'll be teaching it for the next probably 1 hour. Then just stay tuned till the video ends. So first things first, we have to access our website. Will be bmbtraders.site. So you'll log into bmbtraders.site. So you make sure you just type the whole name. You just type the whole name. Yeah, you make sure you type the whole name. You type the whole name so that you can access the access the website. After opening the website, you'll just have to log in. You can log in from here or here. Any of them is okay. So I'll log in from here. I'll be logging in from there. Just follow the steps. Pole too. I want to help you with everything, including the bot settings. Then we come to the learning. Okay, including the bot settings. Then we come to the learning part. So you can see our current balance. We had raised this account on TikTok from $100 to 200, whereby I traded later from 200 to 440. Okay. I have a cold, but I really hope I'm very audible. Yeah, I really hope nanisikiza. So over here, we'll be using this bot. You come to the free bots. There's a bot over here with the name Sniper Entry V1. So you click on load bot. When you click on load bot, it should load automatically. So the things that you're going to change on a bot first, here the digits. You can change this to over and under. Remember, after this live, I'll be teaching matches on YouTube, how to trade matches in the same strategy. Yeah? But I'll explain everything here. I'll teach everything, even the matches, but now the execution of the matches might be later at the end of the video, or probably next time in the next video. So over hapa, for this case I prefer trading over digits, so we'll be doing over. Then upper kwa martingale, because I want us to trade strictly over 3, so I'll put a martingale of 2. You just follow the simple steps that I'm doing. Yeah, just follow the simple steps that I am doing. Unaweka hapo 2. Then your prediction, you'll put it to 3. So in the process of learning, you'll understand when to put 1 tick and when to put 2 ticks. So make sure you like the live, make sure you share the live. Make sure you like the live and share the live. So over here, we'll be teaching when do you know when you can put 2 ticks or 1 tick. Then we'll be using a bot that has an entry point, and I will be putting our entry points over here. So after Apple, we'll come here for signals. Let me just explain kwanza. Let me explain it to you kwanza. Pole tu. For signals, you'll come and click on the scanner. You'll click on scanner. After clicking on, you put over under. Even though you want to trade matches, which I'll be teaching later, make sure you just trade using over under, even if it's the matches. So Harper will be over. Then Harper, I'll put 10 on S. So the same volatility that is on my boat. So then you'll click on analyze. So here is where I want you to put all your focus and your mind at. Put all your focus and your mind over here, because this is the most important thing. Like the live, make sure you like the live. We are 8 people, let's all like the live. Let us all like the live. So here, when you get search, I don't want you to focus with anything on this area. Your focus should be only here. These 3 digits, the entry points. So our main focus is going to be based only on these 3 entry points. And this is what I said. The first one is the main entry point. Okay? The main entry point. Then these 2 are our 2 digits of match. Kindly like the live, like the live as you learn. So The first one is the entry digit. Hapa kwa entry points, we have 3 entry points. The first one is the entry point, the main entry digit. Then the main entry digit will take you to these 2 digits. Like if you run your bot using this digit, you should get these 2 digits. Okay, so these 2 are our digits of match, and this one we used to call it x1. We'll call it x1, and this will be x2. So we'll have 2x. So we have one. This is x1, then this is x2. So we have 2 x's. We have 2 x's. So hapa, if I want to trade and I'm focusing on getting this digit in the market, I'll have to use 2 ticks. If I want to get the middle digit, I'll have to use 2 ticks. But if I want to get the last digit, I can use 1 tick. I'll be using 1 tick if my main focus is getting this digit. I'll be using 1 tick. And if my focus is getting this digit, I'll be using 2 ticks. In short, I'm trying to say, if I want to match this digit, this middle digit, I'll be using 2 ticks. And if I want to match this other digit, I'll be using 1 tick. So, acha tueleze hapa. We said, hapa we have 4, 9, and 8. Okay? This is just the class. We'll run our bots later. So over here, 4 is equals to entry. This is what I say. This is the entry point. 4 is the entry point. Then 9 is equals to x1. Then digit 8 is equals to x2. So if I want to find x1, I'll have to use my entry point plus 2 ticks. Okay, are we together? If I want to find x1, I'll have to use my entry point plus 2 ticks. Okay, if I want to find x2, find x2. X2 is the second one. So itakuwa entry point plus 1 tick. So I'll be using 1 tick if my main focus is the x2, this one, ile ya tatu. If my main focus is the second one, the x1, I'll be using 2 ticks so that I can get it. Sawa. So I said there's something called the X, Y, Z strategy. Okay, the X, Y, Z strategy, ama the W pattern. I've taught it in a couple of my videos, and I'll always mention it because the main important thing when it comes to digits trading, understanding the patterns, the W pattern. So we said with the W pattern, this is what I'll show you in 2 different ways. You'll have a graph of time against price. So here you have the time, and here you have the price. This is what happens in the market. Basically, this is what you usually have in the market. The time over here against price. So hapa utapata maybe ni 980.80, itakuwa 980.81, then you have 980.82, then you have 980.83. okay, so then over here, down here, you'll have 980.79. So our main focus is going to be on these last digits, the last digits, the 0, 9, 1, 2, 3. So when it comes to this trading type. So here, the XYZ and the W pattern, basically, nimeifunza tena na nikasema, there's a moment you'll want to get to this digit 2, for instance. Hapa. So digit 2 becomes your X. Okay? Digit 2 becomes your X. So unasema this market will move from here to this point, and it will reverse. Okay? Which is something that can happen. The market can really go up to this exact point, then irudi chini where the market price is. Now there's a time this market will move past your entry, then it reverses. But it won't go that much past. Itakuwa tu kidogo. Past your entry kidogo, then it reverses. Okay? And that becomes your Z. And there's a time this market will move from this exact point to here, slightly close hapo tu chini kidogo, then it reverses, then you'll have your Y hapa karibu na X. Like unaona, in this the exact point you wanted the market to come and reverse, but the market imefika hapo chini kidogo, karibu ikaribie tu, then ika reverse. Na kulele time market takuja ipite entry point yako ikuje reverse huku juu ya. I hope you understand, I hope you understand. So for this case nilisema for you to know or how to understand if the X you want to look for is the best X, hivi ndio unafanya. Utakuwa na hizi digits. You have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is when it comes to over and under. Sasa there hapo ndio unakuja kuchagua ma X and the Y's. So for instance, if you want to trade over 3. So you want to trade over 3. For over 3, you'll mainly focus on these digits. This is what I advise. Kuna 9 hapa. So you'll only focus on only these digits as your X. So your X, your over 3, X over 3 should be between digit 5. You choose between 5, 6, 7, or 8. So any of these you can use them as your X's. Okay, so the minute you'll try to find X, for instance, if my X is 5, I'll put it here. If X is equals to 5, if X is equals to 5, utapata hapa X yangu ndio hapa, si ndio? This is my X 5. My Y is equals to 4. Then my Z is equals to 6. So hapa itakuwa my Z is equals to 6 and my Y is equals to 4. Sasa mostly tunaipanga hivi, tunaweka X is equals to 5, then hapa tuko na Z na hapa tuko na Y. So Y is equals to 4, then hapa iko kwa 6. This basically means ni same thing na hapa. Tunaweza kuwa tunataka kushika hii digit 5 hapa, but the market ikuje ipite kidogo iende kwa 6. Okay? Tunaweza taka kushika hii digit X hapa, but market ikuje kwa Y, ikuje kwa 4 then irudi chini. So sawa. Na hii overall we will just win. Basically, if we analyze it like this, we will not go on any loss, because at a market is pofika our exact point, we will still be on profit ya over 3. So sawa. Na ikiweza kuwa market sijui iko waje, ipite kidogo, bado tutakuwa kwa profit ya over 3 on digit 6. So this is how you select the digits. Unaangalia, you use the one skip strategy. Yeah? You'll use what we let me open another page. Acha niache kwa mchoyo. You will use the one skip strategy. So the one skip, it's called the one skip. One skip strategy. One skip strategy whereby if I have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I want to trade over, let's say even if it's over 2. So this 2 is equals to my P prediction. 2 is equals to P is equals to prediction. If this 2 is my prediction, one skip, that means I'll skip this one digit. I'll skip this one. So I'll count my X from here to here. Your X haifai kuwa kwa 9 at any given point when you're trading over. If you're trading over, your X haifai kuwa kwa 9. So X yako inafaa kwa between digit 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If ukitachagua 9 kama your X, you might most likely get a loss on digit 0. So because tumesema if X is equals to 9, assumingly X is equals to 9, our Z is equals to 0 and our Y is equals to 8. Because 8 ndio iko chini ya 9 and 0 is above. So that means 9 tunaweza win or lose on over kwa 0. You can lose on 0 or win on 8 and 9. You can also trade using it, but itakuwa na ile risk ya, you can get a loss, then you'll wait for a recovery. So the one skip ni hata hapa kama unataka ku trade over 3. If you want to trade over 3, so P is equals to 3. Prediction, if P is equals to 3, your X should vary between digit 5 because you have to skip digit 4. So you skip digit 4. You skip one digit. You skip digit 4. Then your X is equals to 5, 6, 7, 8. You choose one of them as your X. So bearing all this in mind, and what I've taught over here on the how to trade X1 and X2, you should be good to go for this strategy. So yeah, it won't take long because nilifunza jana and it was really long. You can remember just jana tulisoma sana ndio hizi. You can see that that's the same thing, the same thing I taught yesterday ndio tuko hapa tuna look on size, but hiyo size sasa ni rahisi, si ngumu, haitakuwa refu. It's something that you should understand haraka haraka. Aya, so hapa what you're going to do, we are coming over here. So I'll do it as an example. If hapa tuliletewa 4 9 8 and we said 9 inaweza tupatia loss, you can focus on getting digit 8. So this means you can put an entry point of 4, then focus on matching digit 8 or trade over 3 na 8 iko na 7 na 6, 7 na 9 assumingly 8 is equals to x. Assumingly 8 is equals to x hapa. If 8 is equals to x, your y is equals to 7 and your z is equals to 9. So this means you'll just win with any of these. You'll win when you're trading over, you'll win. Now tukasema if I want to get x2, if I want to get x2, I'll use 1 tick. So I'll use 1 tick if I want to get x2. If I want to get x1, I'll win 2 ticks. I hope tunaelewana. 2 ticks. I hope you understand very well. So x1 ni hii 9. Hii value inakuja hapa before 9. So we'll just analyze so that we can get another one and explain again. We analyze tena itupatie, then I explain. I think if I explain hizi mara mbili, you guys will be good to go. If I explain it twice, you guys will be good to go. Like you will understand in details kila kitu vizuri tu kabisa. So hapa 592. This one is not a good over 3, but when it comes to matches, when it comes to selecting any x1, any x2, if I want to match x1, I have to use 2 ticks. If I want to match x2, I'll have to use 1 tick. So hapa, this is how you come and analyze. Utakuja ujiambie x1 is equals to 9. Okay? x2 is equals to 2. Then entry is equals to 5, right? Tumepatiwa entry point ya 5 ndio hii hapa. Tumesema the first one is the entry point. Then this is x1, this is x2. So if I'm going for x1 as my x, so if 9 is equals to x, my y and my z. So hapa kwa z niko na 0 na kwa y niko na 8. Okay? So bado niko na chance ya kulose. Then hapa if x is equals to 2, then my y is equals to 1 and my z is equals to 3. And my z is equals to 3. This means hii market ukiangalia iko na a lot of under digits revolving around it. So hii outer trade. When hapa nimesema vizuri, if you want to trade over 3, use hapa ukiwa na digit 5 to digit 8. That's what I said. Digit 5 to digit 8. If unataka x ama y, hii x1 na x2 zikusaidie plus the y and z zikuwe pamoja kukusaidia ku make profit. Make sure hapo uko na between digit 5 to digit 8 kwa hizi mbili. Sasa for over 3, that's basically for over 3, not for matches. Matches you can trade any of them. We have said matches will do it later. So I'll just take 3 to 4 entries. So because I've explained, I'll just take 3 to 4 entries on these videos. Alafu sasa hiyo ingine watu watafanya baada, they'll do it later. So this one you can see 034. If you come again and write hapa tu, I'll just use this page. I'll just use the same page. If x1 is equals to 3 and x2 is equals to 4, I'm trading over 3, remember. Then my entry is equals to 0. Ni hapa. Hii hapa 0 is my entry, 3 is my x1, then 4 is my x2. Ndio hii hapa. If I put x1, e3 as my x, if x is equals to 3 and I'm trading over 3, my y is equals to 2. My y is equals to 2 and my z is equals to 4. Right? Yeah. So when itakuja tena niweke hapa, if my x is equals to 4, because that's the x2, my y is equals to 3 and my z is equals to 5, because 5 is just right above digit 4. Nikiweza iangalia hivi, ukiweza angalia hizo digits then you expect to get. You see, these are the digits you expect to match. Hizi ndio digits na expect kushika unless you trade over 1. So in such a scenario, but sasa hakuna haja ku trade over 1. The good thing is you just analyze and wait for the market to give you the best yenye unataka. Just analyze and wait for the market to give you the best results that you want. hapo kwa hizo mbili, the two x, the first x and the second x. Let's see if you can get one entry. If you get an entry, kumbuka bot nishaonyesha ku set bot in the at the beginning of the video, so you'll just set your bot again. This is a good one because 9 5 6. So if 9 is equals to entry, 9 is equals to entry, then you have digit 5 is equals to x1, then digit 6 is equals to x2. This should be in your head. Hii inafaa kwa akili. It should be in your head, not that you'll be writing it each and every time. It should be something that should be in your head. So if x is equals to 5, we're coming on x1, x is equals to 5, y is equals to 4, then z is equals to 6. I don't know if you get hapo hivyo. Then x2 tuko na 6. So if x is equals to 6, our y is equals to digit 5, and our z is equals to digit 7. So if I look at all these digits, these digits as go hapa, we have a high chances of winning on over digits if tutatumia digit 9 kama entry na x1 ikiwa 5, x2 ikiwa 6, tutawin mostly na over 3. So what you do, because you've got this on your end, you'll just come back to bot builder. You'll click on bot builder because you have set your bot and it's on the same volatility. So hapa you put your entry point to 9. Then you want to focus on you can focus with 1 tick or 2 ticks. So we'll go in with the 1 tick. Sindio? We'll go in with the 1 tick, then you just run. Hapa inafaa shike, angalia the digits, Ndio 7. You can see 7. Ndio hapa. You can see we are anticipated to get a digit 7. Ndio 6, 4. Ndio hizi hapa. So we'll stop our bot over there, win or loss. Win or loss, we stop it over here. Okay, that one we stop it on a loss because I wanted to stop it mapema, but it didn't. Oh, for which bado iko sawa. For me bado iko sawa. You can see the exit digits. You have a 7 7 6 8 4 8 2. Okay, when you come to our anticipated digits hapa kwa XYZ, unaangalia tuko na 6. So did you get a 6 in the market? Ndio hii hapa. So we have 6. 6 ndio hii. Do you have ndio hii hapa? Do you have a 5? Come and look. We don't have a 5, right? Hatuna 5. Do you have a 4? Do you have a 4? Ndio hii hapa. We have a 4. So 4 yetu ndio hii hapa. We tick, it's there. The one is a 7. Do you have a 7? Ndio hii hapa. We have 2 7s. So 7 niko. Then you have digit 5 10. 5 we don't have. But when you look at digit 8 and digit 4 and also digit 6, ukiweza angalia hapa, so unaona hizi E6 4 na 6 ziko kwa digit 5. Like that's a W pattern. I mean W pattern namaanisha if nitaweka hapa 4 5 6 na mimi nilikuwa nataka kushika 5. Okay? Nilikuwa nataka kushika 5. So 5 is equals to my x. My z ndio hii and my y ndio hii. So this from here hii inaitwanga W. See, this is a W pattern. This can come over here or it can go here. That's a W pattern. So you will win either way. And hata unaweza ona tu tumewin either way. We have not matched 5 but we have won either way. Tulimatch digit 6 and this was the last digit. Kumbuka ilikuwa 9 5 6. 6 was our x2. Tulisema if you want to match x2 you use 1 tick. Ndio hapa. X2 is equals to 1 tick. You trade using 1 tick, you match x2. Ndio hapa we matched our x2 na the third digit. But hata ukiangalia hizi 7 mbili, most probably these two 7s are also digit 6. Mbona? If we come hapa kwa 6, if we put 6 is equals to x, 6 is equals to x, our z is equals to 7 and our y is equals to 5. Sawa, unaangalia hapa tulikuwa nataka hii but market imetuleta hapa kwanza kwa z. Okay, we have still winning. Tulikuwa nataka 6 but tumeshika 7 and we knew very well tutashika hiyo 7. Ndio hii hapa, we knew very well tutaishika. That's how I want you guys to be analyzing the market and understanding how to trade on the reef. So we'll take another entry. And I think we can get one yenye tunaweza tumia nini mbili. So click on signals, then scanner, then hapo unaweka over and under, then hapa tutaweka 10 the same one to iko kwa bot, the same one iko kwa bot. Then you click on analyze. Let's see what the market has. Always make sure after you trade, you can be sending screenshots on our group. So you have a 086. Assumingly, because the last one we used 1 tick and we were focused on this last digit, I want us to use 2 ticks and focus on this middle digit. So we said if 0, this is just for learning purposes, but remember hii kitu tunafaa kuwa nayo kwa akili. Hii mimi naifanya hivi juu ya learning. So if 0 is equals to entry, 0 is equals to entry, 8 is equals to x1, then 6 is equals to x2. So if 8 is equals to x, your z and your y. So your z is equals to 9 and your y is equals to 7. If 6 is equals to x, your y is equals to 5 and your z is equals to 7. 7 is equals to your z. So hapa tuko sure tutawin bado. Either way, look at these digits. These are only over 3 digits. So our entry point is supposed to be 0. Hii entry point I change. The first one is always the entry point. It doesn't change. You click on bot builder. You put your entry point to 0. You said we want to focus on this, on the first x. We want to focus on getting x1. So we'll be using 2 ticks. We want to see if you can get x1, if you can match x1. That's what I'm trying to mean. So we'll be using 2 ticks. So if you want to x1, mostly tafat check is 7, 8, 9. So 7, 8, 9 because we're using 2 ticks. Ndio hiyo 8, ndio hii. You can see ndio hiyo 8 ingine tena. 8, 7, ndio hii hapa. We have 9, ndio hii hapa tu. It's not ndio hii 9 ingine. If it recovers, we stop. Ndio hii recover kwa 6. 4, 1. I don't know if it can wait for another recovery. 7, 0, but neither win, loss, 0, 5. You know, I should have stopped over here. My possibility wins zilikuwa huku. So I'll stop. Stop your win or loss. Okay, it's a win on digit 9. That's okay. That's okay. Ukiweza angalia, my main focus actually is not even on the winning and the losing. You can stop your boat with 1 or 2 runs. Me, even I was waiting for a recovery, at least nipunguze your loss. But you can see the first 2 runs. 8, 5. Ndio hapa. 8, 7. What? I want us to look if easy exit. The exit ni hizi za chini. Hizi za chini ndio exit. I want to see if we had anticipation of getting these exits. So the first exit is digit 5. You can see hapa 5 hapa. Kwa x2. X2 imetulead kwa 5, which is a win. We have a 5, yes. Aya. Unaona tuko na 8 na 5. Tuko na 8 na 7. Did you anticipate to get a 7 when you trade the market? Yes, ndio hii hapa. Tuko na John za shika ka 7 kwa exit. We focus on the exit. These 2 losses are ziko, but we have digit 9 ndio hii hapa 9 yetu. We had anticipated but imekuja kama entry ndio hii hapa. Si ndio? Then we have these other 9, 9, 6. Kwanza 9 zilikuwa 3, 9, 6. Do you match the digit x? Ndio hii hapa. Yes, we have the 6. Si ndio? Ndio hii hapa. We have the 6. What else do we have? We have the 5. 5 tena ndio hii hapa. Unaona? Ina revolve tu hapo. If you understand the XYZ strategy, ndio hii 7. 7 ndio hii hapa. The market just revolves around the digit that you wanted. The 9 ndio hii hapa. So you also have a 9. Like market ina revolve tu penye unataka. Sawa. That's how you analyze the market. So hapo tuko na minus 0.1. We'll just recover the next entry. We'll do a recovery with the next entry. You click on signals. Make sure you put 10 on S. So this is the last entry. Yeah. More than. Imejitoa. Let me restore. Ilikuwa imejitoa. So let me restore. We take this one more run, then we'll end the live. Hapo you click on scanner ndio hii hapa. You'll find it hapa chini. Ukifinya tu signals iko on your right. Hapo chini tu kia white. 10 on S. You just put the same thing iko kwa bote. The 10 on S. I said it's not a must to change the volatilities. So long as you just trade using the same nini nimepea. Nimepeana. Using the same thing nimepeana. So 530, you can't trade over with that. Remember to focus on overs. Yes, I've taught matches kidogo. You have seen the digits matching one or two times. But sasa hizo hatufanyi size. That one will do it on the next video. This is the over part. I don't trade under using this strategy. I barely. 256 is a very good one. See what tunajua hapa. Tunajua if 2 is equals to entry. 2 is equals to entry. Then 5 is equals to x1. Then 6 is equals to x2. So if x is equals to 5, our z, sorry, and our y, hapa tuko na 4 na hapa tuko na 6. And if 6 is equals to x, sawa, hapa kwa y na hapa kwa z, hapa tuko na 5 na hapa tuko na 7. So inafaa tushike hizi digits, so tunaweza amua tushike hii ama tushike hii, sawa. So if tunataka kushika hii ya katikati, we will use 2 ticks. Kama tunataka kushika hii ya kwanza, tutatumia 1 tick. So tuseme tushike hii ya pili bado, so sawa, tuseme tushike ya pili. So our entry point is going to be digit 2, then ticks zitabaki kuwa 2 bado, same volatility, then we're going to run. Expected digit ni 4 5 6 7. Expected digit ni 4 5 6 7. So let's see how, if the bot is running. Let's look at the journal. Yeah, the bot is running. Ndio hapo. Yeah. 2 3, it's a loss. Let's see on the recovery. Let's see the recovery inaenda wapi. 2 8. Do you have an 8 anticipation? No. Ndio 7. Here is, we have the 7 as our Z. We have another 8 5 8. Then 9 9 9. I think one more run, then we exit 5 0. If it recovers, we stop hapo. Yeah, we have recovered. So you can see you have a 2 3, you have a 2 8, we have a 3 7, we have a 5 8 9 9 5 0 3 9. If you come and look at it over here, do you have the 7? Yes, you have a 7 in the market. Do you have a 5? You have a 5 in the market. What else do you have? Nizo tuko na 5 na hiyo. Then you have the W pattern ya 4 na 6, whereby atuko uzuri tumekuja as mostly as tikwane, so as that to affect sana, yeah, as they affect trades zetu vibaya. So that's how you should be trading using the scanner strategy. I don't think there's any other thing I have to mention. Let's do 1 tick moja. If I balance them 1 tick moja ni moja, so 10 on S. If I balance moja 1 tick na ingine 2 ticks mbili 1 tick moja, you'll have understand. It's a 30 minutes video whereby you should understand at least on how to trade. That one I'll close with +8, so let me reset. No, and I've used just one device. You can use one device or 2. Sawa. So hapa assumingly, but hapa tunajua kuna loss ya 3. Hapa you know there's a loss ya 3. So utajuaje kuna loss ya 3? If x is equals to 4, then if entry, this is your entry is equals to 4, then x1 is equals to 2, then x2 is equals to 4. If x is equals to 2, y, z, 3 as y, then z and 3 as z and y as 1. If x is equals to 4, so ndio hapa, if x is equals to 4, your y is equals to 3 and your z is equals to 5. So kiangalia hapo kuna high chances of losing because you only have 2 digits za kuwin. You only have 2 digits hapa za kuwin. The rest ni losses. Even if you will try it, probably you will get the same loss. So assumingly we put entry point as digit 4 and use 1 tick because we want to focus on digit 4 bado. So hapa entry point will put digit 4. Then hapa tutaweka 1 tick. We have high chances of losing, so I'll reduce my stake to, let's say, $2. So sawa, over 3. 1 tick, entry point digit 4. Ndio hapa. Ndio. Spendi kuongea ukora. We had high chances of losing. We had high chances of losing at the start, so I'll stop over there. Win or loss. Yeah. Win or loss. Hii nilikuwa na kuanza tu your loss. So we had an expectation of losing on digit 3, which was on our first. Yani tulifikiria kitu ya kwanza was tuta lose kwa 3. Ndio hii hapa. Ukiona tuko na 3 mbili, tuko na hii 3 hapa na hii 3 hapa. Tuko na digit 1, ndio hii hapa. We have 1, ndio we have the 1, we have the 3, we have the 2 as our losses. Ndio hizi hapa. Ndio hizi. It's not that it's something nilikuwa nishakufunza hizi. Unaona, like you know what you're going to get into the market before you enter the market. You know this is what I'll get into the market before I enter the market. That's how I want you guys to be trading. Ukiona hapo tumefunga na kama ina 0.4, which is still okay. Si ati ni mbaya. I was just showing you guys so that you can understand the seriousness of the strategy. Okay? Nilikuwa naonyesha ndio mnaweza elewa how serious the strategy, how the strategy can make you money and make you lose money, but you'll understand when you're making money and you're losing money. That's the good thing. You'll understand this is why I lost my money and this is how I made my money. So which is a very good thing. So 857, it's very good. We'll use 1 tick, we trade over 3. entry point as digit 8. So hapo inafaa 5 7, hapo tuko na 6, tuko na 8. You see, tuko na 6, tuko na 8, tuko na 4. 6 4 8, one tick. Ndio hapo 6 4 8, ndio hiyo 5. Imematch 5 by the way, ndio hiyo 6, ndio 7. Nilikwambia 8 ya nimestop na lost tena, but it's okay, it is fine. You see you have a 9 5. Tulikuwa tumeandikiwa nini hapo? Hapo tulikuwa tumeandikiwa 8 8 5 7 8 5 7. So 8 is equals to entry. 8 is equals to entry. X1 is equals to 5. X2 is equals to 7. So tukasema if X is equals to 5, Z is equals to 6, then Y is equals to 4. If X is equals to 7, Y is equals to 6, then Z is equals to 8. Let's see. Tumeshika easy. Do you have these digits? I have. Do you have a 4? We don't have a 4. Hii ni 0. Unaona ile cancel is 0, eh? So hii ni 40.40. So we don't have a 4. Do you have a 5? Do you have? We have a 5. So yes, we have a 5. Do you have a 6? 6 ni mbili actually. We have these two 6. No. Then kama ume notice, if you have sharp enough, if you have noticed, uta notice hizi ziko mbili mostly zina match. Hapa tulikuwa na 3 mbili zika match. Wapi tulikuwa na 7 mbili? Hapa tulikuwa na 7 mbili zika match. Like lazima itokee. So sawa. Una notice penye zinatokea kwa W pattern zikitokea mbili, hizo digits zikitokea mbili ina match. 6 6 ime match. 3 3 ika match. 7 7 ika match. Hapa sijui tulikuwa na 5 5 ika match. Okay? Angalia nini ingine we have. Do you have a digit 7? Do you have a? Yes, we have a 7. Here, we have a 7. And a 7 ndio here hapa as our X. Kumbuka 7 was our X2. Na tulisema if you want to match X2, use one tick. We have used one tick. Have we matched X2? Yes, over here with the 4th run. Ni hizo tu. We don't have an 8, we don't have a 4. But you can see how cool this trading is. You can see how cool it is. Like, haina pressure mingi when you trading it. Like, it's something you understand. It's something you feel lightheaded when you, like, unasikia okay, ausikie uko na pressure ukitrade because you understand how you are trading it. So if you have any questions, you can write down in the comment section. If you have any questions, you can write them in the comment section. If we'll be not having any questions in the next 2 minutes, I'll end the video and I'll post it on YouTube for those who will not have finished watching. Wa watch upya, if umejoin ukiwa katikati, unaweza, you can rewatch again. So you can ask questions nikitafuta market ya matches, but I'll teach matches baadaye. I'll teach the matches hii hapa tu. Let me do a random match, but acha tutafute entry moja hapo. Hiyo ya exact digit prediction. Hii tu kenye nimekufunza hapa zikitokea mbili, penye una expect digit itokee mara mbili, we put that digit as our digit of match. Either tutajua ni one tick or two tick. Sitajua tu, sitaonea tu hapa. Where it will mainly focus on the digits we want. 416 haiwezi. 416 haiwezi because if you look at the 6, hakuna place tutapata 6 mara mbili ama 1 mara mbili ama 5 mara mbili. They should be digits close together. No wonder one prefer zikiwa at a certain range. Yeah. 294 haiwezi bado. Actually I said when you see a 9 and a 4 over here, don't trade over 3. Ikitoa 4 na 9 hapa, don't trade over 3. Don't ever trade over 3. Juu itakutolea hapo sasa 0 na 3. Sasa there's no questions. Hakuna watu wako na swali huku. No questions in the comment section. So I really hope everyone has understood. And the site is free. The bots are free. The strategies is free. Everything is free over here. So upper 496. So if you look at the 6 and the 9 hazijakaribiana. Nataka imekaribiana. Juu hapo kuna nataka ka 557. Hapo kuna 6 mbili. If you have a 4-6 tuko na 5 katikati. Yeah, like vitu kama hizo tuko na 7-9, we can do a try on that. 4-8 hapana. 4-8 haiwezi juu 4 iko na 5, 8 iko na 6, 8 iko na 7. Haiwezi tupatia. Nataka penye X1 na X2 zinaweza tupatia digit moja pamoja. The X1 and the X2 zinaweza, kuna place zinaweza pata digit moja. Zinatuambia W pattern yake zina match the same digit. Still not yet. So Cash Party sitaweza kufanya hiyo match. Kama sitapata, I will not be able to do that matches. Do you face loss? It's 90% win rate. I'll give it a 90%. So look at this one. Hii nataka tufanye hiyo matches. I'll do it a match. So tukona entry is equals to 5. Then x1 is equals to 7. x2 is equals to 8. So if x is equals to 7, x is equals to 8, y is equals to x is equals to y is equals to 7. Hapa tuko na y is equals to 6, then kona z is equals to 8, then hapa tuko na y, tuko na z is equals to 9. Hapa ni kutrick. You have 7 and 8. 7 and 8, which one should we match? Let's try matching the E7. So let's use 2 ticks. Tuko na 7 mbili, tuko na 8 mbili. There's a match any of them. So let's use 2 ticks for the sake of kushika hiyo 7. So tukuje kwa bot builder. Hapa tabadilisha tu tuweke matches. Then hapa niteke entry point digit 5. It was 5. Then my martingale, I'll put it to 1.4. This is matches. You reduce your martingale 1.4. Ticks, I've said I'll use 2 ticks ndio nishike x1, which is, so hapa kwa entry kwa prediction take a 7, then I'll run my bot. So 5 should give me 7 within 2 ticks. Ndio 6 2 here tumia 1 tick ama 2 ticks. 4 2 imekata. That one has refused. It has refused. I think it has refused. So unaona hapa I wanted to match digit 7. Ndio hiyo hapa. Mimi I wanted to match 7, but unaona nimeshika, nilikuwa nataka match 7 but nimeshika y yake. You see, sasa hivi ndio unapata naambia mtu a trade over instead of matches, do over. Yes, I knew nataka kushika 7, and in the middle of getting digit 7 is a shika digit 6. On the first run it landed on 6. The first run landed on 6. Then plus the other thing is that I should have stopped with the that loss. You stop within 3 consecutive runs. You stop 3 consecutive losses. You stop in case of 3 consecutive. So let me see if I can get one for recovery. If I'll get one for recovery, it will be better. Remember, it's matches but you trade. You analyzing these over and under. It's matches but you analyze over and under. So it's a win rate. It's almost 99. Or for over under, it's almost 99% win rate. How do you start from Uganda? You'll just have to access this website. You have a Deriv account. You just log in to bmbtraders.site. If you have a Deriv account, you just log in to bmbtraders.site. You use your Deriv credentials to log into this website, and you rewatch the whole video so that you understand on how to trade pole. Like you'll just rewatch the whole video pole because the video is really fully explained. For instance, I want to match the digit 5, so 551. Okay, that one you can match any of them. You can match your 5 or 1. We can match 5 or 1. So 5 let's say we match digit 5 yenyewe using 2 ticks. I don't know, let's see. Acha tu ndio hiyo 1. Ona 1 tick. Unaona 1 tick 5 isha match 1. 1 tick isha match. Tumematch hiyo 1 mara ngapi bwana? And I wanted to select digit 1. I don't know why I shifted. Ona. If I was going to use 1 tick, I would have matched on the first run. I wanted to match the ones. Jimbona siku match. Another loss. Imekata. I think on matches inanikimbiza on kuchagua digits. Yeah, I think that's where I'm getting a lot of problems. Kuchagua digits on matches. But as I recover over and I let it be. I think I'm minus almost 30 something dollars. I'm almost minus $30. Yeah, minus 30 na hiyo matches. But unaona inatufanya W pattern ama the exact digit, but ina depend pia unaichagua aje. Naona nilisema when the digits are closer it's better. Wanapoka ningekuwa na 5 6 5 4 5 3 naweza match hapo 4. Yeah, tunaona vitu kama hizo 5 7 naweza match 6. Vitu kama hizo 652 unless I try matching now digit 652. Hiyo unless I use 2 ticks. 652 unless I use 2 ticks, but I'll trade over. I just do the recovery, then we end the live. I think I'll stake 30. I'll put a stop loss of 3, so I'll put my martingale to 2. My entry point is digit 6. My number of ticks natumia mbili because x2 was 5, x1 was 5, x1 was 5, so I can trade over 3. My x1 was 5, so hapo inafaa ni win na ndio hapo x1. You can see I've already matched. Ndio hapo. These are they look simple, but they're not simple strategies. Ni rahisi too. There are things that you should be doing on for your own. Yeah. Yeah. I'm waiting for this to TP. Yeah, I just need take profit. I need my take profit. I need my take profit. I need my TP. I need TP. I need my TP hit. 2 runs, I think. 1 more run. We are plus 90. That's if it's a win. It's yeah. A loss. If it recovers, it will hit our TP. 2 consecutive. Shit. Recovery, but no, to come plus 92. But currently plus 80. Or plus 92. Hey. This one I think I'll just stop at any given point. If it recovers, you just stop. Yeah, just stop plus 80 plus 60. $70 in profit. $89 in profit. $100, please. It's a loss. Stop. Let's just stop. Plus 92 or plus 60. Plus 108. So it's a winner. So unaweza tulikuwa na 5. We wanted to match digit 5 sana. Entry point was 6. Entry point was 6. We wanted to match digit 5. We have 1 5. You see the 4. Unaona 4 W pattern yake. Hizo tu vitu nimefunza. If you look at the exit digits, they're just the same things I've taught. The exact things vitu nimefunza. Ndio hapa. 5 4 W pattern. Look at it. 7 9 8 whatever. Like ziko tu hapo around. Hii 0 ni ile 1. Kumbuka ilikuwa 5 1 Kumbuka hapo tulikuwa patiwa 5 1. Ilikuwa 6 5 1 It was 6 5 1. Sawa. So that's why I'll be closing this live. You guys can rewatch and trade at your own free time. See you in the next one. Yeah, see you in the next one. Sasa, rewatch the video from the start if you haven't understood. I'll see you in the next one.